Ever opened your banking app, stared at that beautiful six-figure number, and thought, wow, I actually made it? First off, congrats. You've done something most people never reach. But here's the truth, no one tells you. Hitting $100,000 isn't the finish line. It's the starting line. You've probably spent years grinding, saving every dollar, saying no to dinners out and fancy trips just to reach this moment. And now that you're here, you've got a whole new problem. What do you actually do with it? Go online and you'll find a million opinions. Some guy says crypto, your neighbor says real estate, your advisor says mutual funds. Everyone's selling something. Hi, I'm Nick. I help people understand how money really works, not how the financial industry wants you to think it works. So if you got 100K sitting in your account and you don't want to screw it up, keep watching. Because today, I'll show you exactly what to do and what not to do once you hit that six-figure milestone. But first, let's destroy a myth. Having $100,000 doesn't make you rich, it makes you stable, and that's great, but it's not wealth. 100K is not the trophy. It's your ticket to play the wealth building game. What you do from here determines everything. And believe me, most people mess it up. They either freeze because there are too many choices, or they rush into risky moves because they can't stand waiting. So here's your first smart move. Do nothing. Yeah, I said it. For a few weeks, just breathe. Don't invest a dollar. Don't move too fast. Take a step back and look at the full picture. Do you have debt? Do you have an emergency fund? What are your real goals? You're not at the finish line. You're standing at the start of something much bigger. Everyone wants to jump to the fun part, stocks, crypto, real estate, but here's the truth. The boring moves build the fortune. Before you invest a single dollar, you need three things in place: a real emergency fund, no high interest debt, and smart use of tax-advantaged accounts. Step 1. The emergency fund. It's not exciting, but it's everything. 3 to 6 months of living expenses, 3 if you're single and stable, 6 if you've got a family or unstable work. And no, the stock market isn't your emergency fund. Keep this money liquid. Put it in a high-yield savings account earning 4 to 5%. That's real money safe, ready, and earning something while it waits. $10,000 at 5% gives you $500 a year, just sitting there protecting you. Step 2, kill your high-interest debt. If you got credit card balances at 20%, you're bleeding cash. Paying them off is like earning 20% risk-free. There's no investment on earth that beats that. You can't build wealth with a hole in your bucket. Fix that first. Step 3, use tax advantages. Your 401k, IRA, and HSA aren't just for retirement, they're tax shelters. In 2025, you can contribute up to $23,000 to a 401k Oz. That money grows without taxes touching it for decades. If you expect higher taxes later, go Roth. If you're earning big now, go traditional. And HSAs, they're triple tax-free, the holy grail of accounts. Here's what most people forget: those contribution limits expire every December 31st. If you don't use them, you lose them forever. Now that your foundation's rock solid, it's time to grow your money. And no, you don't need secrets or magic stocks. The wealthiest people in the world use simple, boring strategies, and they win because of patience. Index funds are your best friend. They track the market, not gamble on it. If you invest $100,000 in an S&P 500 index fund earning 10% a year, in 10 years, that's $260,000. In 20 years, $670,000. In 30 years, $1.7 million. You didn't trade, you didn't guess, you just waited. The trick isn't timing the market, it's staying in the market. So don't dump it all in at once. Use dollar cost averaging, invest smaller amounts over time. It lowers your risk and keeps emotions out of the way. Now, let's talk diversification. Real diversification isn't 20 mutual funds that all own the same stocks. It's spreading your money across different assets. Stocks for growth, real estate for leverage and inflation protection, REITs for passive income, and international funds for global exposure. Half the world's opportunities are outside the U.S. Don't ignore them. And please watch your fees. A 1% annual fee can drain over $60,000 in 30 years. Low-cost index funds charge almost nothing, and that difference adds up fast. Boring investing isn't glamorous, but it's what actually works. You've done the hard part. You've built, invested, grown. Now you've got to protect it. Because the biggest threat to your money is you. The moment you start seeing real numbers in your account, you start believing you're smarter than the market. You start chasing, you start guessing. Don't set up automatic systems, automatic investments, automatic savings. Let money move without emotion. That's how you protect yourself from panic and greed. Watch out for fees. A tiny percent sounds harmless, but over decades, it costs you thousands. Choose low-cost options. Keep more of your money working for you. Be smart about taxes. Use the right accounts. Offset losses. Don't let Uncle Sam take more than he should. And remember, when you stop living paycheck to paycheck, everything changes. You finally have freedom. You can say no. You can choose better. But freedom also brings temptation. The fancy car, the luxury apartment, the I deserve this mindset, that's a trap. Wealthy people don't let lifestyle inflate their spending. They grow their income, but live off their passive returns. If you spend your 100K, it's gone. If you invest it, it could become 1.7 million. That's the difference between feeling rich and being rich. Stay patient. Stay boring, because boring is what makes you free. If this helped you avoid an expensive mistake, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone chasing their first 100K, because building wealth isn't about luck, it's about doing the right things consistently.